Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. So it's been circulating around social media that Martell and Yuck got married. And I noticed when they were on the reunion, Marceau had said that they were married. And Carlos, he never said a word. He never batted an eye. He never said, "What was that you said?" He never asked him to repeat it. Carlos act like it just brushed right on over his head. So if they did get married, plan to get married, or what's going on, whatever, I wonder, do Carlos know about it? And I have to say, of course, Carlos knows about it, because Carlos is just like he's the Scott's protector. He is Martell's protector. That's why Marceau knows so much, and that knows so much about Martell and Yuck, because Martell and Marceau, they haven't been hanging out together, and that's how Yuck knows so much about the Scotts, because of Carlos. Carlos is all of their protector, and they're probably having these little meetings or this, that, and the third of what they are, what's going to transpire on the show, and what's going to happen and stuff like that. So I do believe that Carlos is guiding them in some type of way. But if they are married, it could be for a couple of reasons, in my opinion. And I believe one of the reasons is to hurt Melody. I think he will. There is nothing that Martell will not do, no low that he will not sink to hurt Melody for leaving him. He believes that everything that is happening to him negatively is Melody's fault, because he feels as though that Melody is supposed to be taking care of him. He feels as though that Melody should still be honoring the vows that they took, which it seems like he never took any of them serious, because had he taken them serious, then he wouldn't be in the predicaments that he's in today. And I believe another reason why he would marry her is to try to get her on this show. She wants to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville so bad, and she's probably holding her testimony for the revenge P over his head for him to go back and try harder to get him on the show and stuff like that. And he's probably playing it up. That's why he's allowed her to show him on social media and, claiming for them to be together, buying investments property. But how you buy investment property when you allegedly stand in a Section 8 house and he's in a rental, but y'all have an investment property, but you giving another person, you paying for another person's investment property? Make it make sense. But anyway, I believe that he would marry her to try to bring her on his show. And if they're married, then they're probably trying to force Melody's hand, trying to tell Melody, oh, well, we have to bring her on the show now, because that's his family. That's his wife now. So it can be okay with Melody, because Carlos is so infatuated with Bravo that he tries to emulate Bravo so much. He is constantly in contact with the ladies from the Bravo network, trying to find out what's going on and trying to get little insights and stuff like that to try to pull the stunts on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I believe that because Bravo has brought who is that, Dr. Greg and Sweet Tea on there, I believe that he would try to get Yuck Mouth on there because he knows that social media is is against her, and they can't stand her and stuff like that. But she is an intricate part of Martell's life because of her, how she knows so much about basically every cast member. I don't think she knows anything about the Fletchers, but everybody else, she knows everybody else. Probably not to the point of being friendly with Tisha and Kimmy, but I believe that she knows a whole lot than what's being spilled. And so she wants to be on this show so bad, to the point where I believe that she would try to hold her testimony of being on Love and Marriage Huntsville over Martell's head. And because Martell needs money, she needs money, I believe that Martell will go for it. That's why it was stated by Queen Sheba. Shout out to her. She be giving all the good content. But anyway, she stated that Martell demanded $1 million for Yuck Mouth to come on Love and Marriage Huntsville, which the producers and stuff was like, nah, she ain't worth $1 million. She ain't that good. We not even paying Scott's 2.0 that type of money, and they part of the core 6. But anyway, I believe she would try to hold that over his head. And now, because of the Revenge P, because they're supposed to be trying to film it, because Carlos is stating that he's not going to talk about it because he can't, because the people that pay him, he'll get in trouble or whatever, because they're filming, which leads me to believe that they are going to try to, film the Revenge P on the show. So, and if they're going to try to film the Revenge P on the show, like they're saying, in my opinion, to hell with Melody, to hell with Melody feelings, to hell with, whatever Melody thinks. We're going to do it. We're going to do what we want to do. We're going to do what we're going to show what we want to show on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I don't put it past them, especially now, to try to put Yuck Mouth on the show. Regardless if they show her and they just film her at her house talking to Martell or whatever. I believe that some type of way they're trying to get her on the show, and they're trying to use the Revenge P, and for the fact that her and Martell may be married. And another reason I believe that he probably married her is to keep her from testifying against him with the Revenge P. I believe that whomever is advising them behind the scenes, it's probably saying, well, they can't make her testify, and because if they get her on the stand, she may, go off the deep end, because all they got to do is start talking about his past relationships, all the times he lied to her, and point out the things where it didn't add up, what he's telling her when he comes to see her, but then what he's saying on the scene. And so she wind up getting embarrassed because her mind is so young, and she'll get in that courtroom and get embarrassed and be like, oh no, he told me this, that, and the third, because he talks so doggone much. He tells her everything. And so she could basically put both, like she said, they've done some stuff. And so she's probably, to keep her from putting them in jail, getting them put up under the jail. Yeah, he probably did have to marry her. And what a way to have a man marry you is by forcing. Why? I mean, but you know what? It doesn't even matter, because she wanted that anyway. She wanted to be the last woman standing, the last girl standing or whatever in line for Martell. And She doesn't look at it that she is the last person standing. She doesn't look at it that he's forced, he's with her only by force. He's not with her willingly, and he don't have anything to offer. It's like after he done lost it all the money, all the women, all the all his integrity, everything. That's when she ended up with him. But she don't care. She's gonna take him broken, with no money, nothing to give, on his way to jail. She'll take him however he coming, she will take him. But do I believe they're married? I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's not far-fetched. And like I say, there's no low after the Revenge P that I don't think Martell or Yuck Mouth was synced to. But I do believe that if he did marry her, it's not out of love and out of willingness. I believe that is out of him being forced to marry her, him being forced to she's forced his hand, and somebody else is forcing, is putting them together, making them be together. And regardless of what, if they're married, they're married. I'm not going to say congratulations, because I don't feel nothing for either one of them. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.